Hi guys,
welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Anitha Unique
and it's your girl Nadine,
and today we're back with another chit chat video with you guys. Hopefully just catching up, you know, asking you a bit of a question
and giving our honest opinions on a certain topic.
I believe in cheating respectfully. I never tell my man like, oh, you can go cheat on me.
So cheating respectfully to me is cheating where I don't find out, is having control over your other women, is using condoms and not having babies. Like, cheat respectfully, because believe it or not, your man is cheating. But I'm not leaving my man over a one-night stand with a period.
I will only leave my man for three things. You bring me home an STD, you have a baby on me, or if you gay. Everything else is work outable for me.
Yeah.
So the question was, is it okay or can a man cheat on you respectfully in a relationship?
Yeah, because
I guess this is a marriage or a relationship.
It's either a marriage or a relationship. Okay. So there's a girl called Megan who lives in the US. She put out a video saying she doesn't mind if her man cheats on her respectfully, as long as she doesn't find out, she doesn't catch any STD from the guy, and she controls her. He controls the woman. He controls his women.
So the women are not telling her everything.
Or they're not coming to her face. Bringing drama. So that's what she calls respectfully cheating. Yeah. Because in her mind, she thinks men will be men and they'll do...
Anyway. They'll do it anyway. Men are going to do it anyway. And if she might as well just... make sure it's a respectful thing, innit?
Yeah, and she's open to it. So we asked that to our followers and they gave their opinion as per usual. Yes. So we're gonna read them out and we're gonna also give our opinion to see if we agree or not.
Okay.
So
just to be clear, the question was, do you think a man can cheat respectfully? Or a man should cheat respectfully? And
is this okay with you guys or not?
In today's modern society. And one of the answers that we got back from our followers is as follows. We'll try and put the screenshot of it here somewhere. We'll hide everyone's identity if we can. So she said there's no such thing as cheating respectfully. Cheating is cheating and it's wrong from its fundament. You can't just lie to your partner, use all possible tactics to manipulate your partner in order to satisfy the sick need that there's a respectful way to do it. Yeah, all this conversation of glorifying viciousness and lying and mistrust is wrong and it needs to end.
I agree.
I'm not even gonna lie,
I agree, because people are like, in today's society,
we're glorifying it,
we're making it acceptable. Like in this society, it's like, okay, with men, it's basically saying men will be men, so let's just give them a pass to do what they will do. And to me, it's like, huh?
Why would you give someone a pass? But I understand, like, loads of people came back to us and said that they don't mind doing this. Like, they're saying, like, realistically speaking, guys are gonna be guys anyway. So if he's gonna do what he's gonna do, at least let him do it. At least let him know that he should do it respectfully.
There's one, I don't agree with that, but there's one girl, she DM'd and she was like, my man can do it when we're boyfriend and girlfriend, like he can cheat on me respectfully, but when we're married, so if she happens to marry that same guy, he can't do it. And it's like,
do you think marriage is gonna change anything?
Exactly. Do you think, okay, so now that he's married to you, because you gave him the pass before, he's just gonna be like,
no,
okay, let me fix up now.
I feel like if that's what you want to do, then do it from the beginning and say, listen, throughout this is all that it's going to be. Don't be saying I'm going to do it for my relationship and then for marriage it's going to be different, because in 2021 we can't still be thinking that marriage is going to change a man. It does not.
It's not going to change a man. If he was a dog
before marriage, it's going to be a dog after marriage.
And if he's definitely a dog while you guys are together and you think, okay, let me just get into a marriage situation, and then he'll stop being unfaithful because there's a ring on your hand now.
It doesn't make sense. It's not logic. But someone did say, let me read. It says, I agree with her. She agrees with Megan, basically saying that her man can cheat. Only when that's the one. Only when we're married, but when we're dating, yeah.
So she was like, she agrees with that whole cheating respectfully only when they're dating, but when they're married, she doesn't agree with it. But to me, it's a bit like
someone said the bar for men isn't low, it's in hell at this point. Honestly, I feel like every year the bar gets lower and lower and lower and lower for men. Like, it's just mad. Like, now we're at this point where we're just like, yeah, I don't mind, you can cheat on me, but Just do it respectfully. Like, where are we gonna be in
like
10 years?
in 10 years, what are we gonna do? So yeah, I don't mind if you bring another woman into my bed. That's what it's gonna end up to. Yeah, bring her to the home and do your thing, like while my kids are sleeping.
And the fact that this is coming out to modern, like, the whole society, like, no, I don't like it.
People are gonna be seeing this and it's gonna be like, oh, so this is what these girls are doing, so let's, you know, let me try sneak it into my relationship and
but
see
some
if
girls,
it's cool.
a lot of girls think that it's fine, but personally, just have an open relationship if that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
then,
exactly.
Because at the end of the day,
Exactly.
let me just give my small opinion, my humble opinion.
Exactly.
He's probably going to want to do it on his end.
Exactly.
Yeah? But let yourself tell him that you're going to go do the same thing, then it's game over, everything lock off, what it's done, it's done, it's done.
Yeah, the
it's
thing
because,
about men, when it's reversed,
when the shoe's on the other foot, when they would never come and tell you to go and cheat on them respectfully. Never. It's only women, it's only us that have been like,
lenient.
Yeah, lenient, and we take too much. That's why guys think that they can be doing what they're doing. But let a girl tell a guy that she's gonna go out there and cheat respectfully, that's not gonna go out down too well.
Nah.
And I feel like sometimes it's our fault as women as well, because we just allow it. Sometimes it's become so normalized in today's society. There's no guys
that guys have like lost that respect.
So that respect is gone. Like they feel like they can just do whatever they want. But when it comes to girls, there's no way that a guy's gonna let you do that to him.
Yeah, all hell will break loose, to be fair.
All hell will
men will
actually
just be like, huh?
Men cannot.
You're gonna go do what?
Men cannot handle it.
What's the next? What did someone else say?
Okay, so this one it's like, I call this one the monogamy debate. Yeah. This one said, in basic biology, we are not meant to be monogamous. It is a construct and developed by time. So men are not supposed to be monogamous.
Men or like human beings?
No, men. Men are not supposed to be monogamous. He made it very clear.
In human biology.
He was saying, in today's society, men are not supposed to be monogamous. They're supposed to go out and spread their seed wherever. But women, we're supposed to be the ones that are staying at home. And I feel like this is a very big argument that guys put forward. Like, they will say, oh, in a year, men can impregnate X amount of women, but in a year, women can only get pregnant one time. However, does that mean that you can go out and do your thing?
See, that whole men, their biology is not meant to be one woman is a load of nonsense.
A lot of guys use this to justify
they use that sentence, that phrase, to get away with a lot of nonsense. What I would say is about loyalty. Either he has loyalty for you, or he doesn't. Either he respects you or he doesn't. Guys will say like, so yeah, guys will say like, oh, it's not that I'm disrespecting her, I'm disrespecting myself. And I'm just like, wait, hold on. So wait, just because you're disrespecting yourself, does that mean that I'm going to be out here letting you do that? And I'm going to be fine and think that you're not disrespecting me? I feel like that's manipulation, because you're telling me that I'm not disrespected. It's just yourself that's being disrespected. So for me, I have to stay at home and keep chill, keep calm. No, sir. No, sorry. No,
absolutely not. Can someone let me know why men are not supposed to be monogamous? Is it because of the whole 1 year thing? Is
it because they can't control themselves? Like, how? What do you mean? So there's no self-control when it comes to men and their needs? Like, what women can do it, why can't men?
And then someone brought up the whole biblical argument, saying that in the Bible loads of men had loads of wives and stuff like that. Like Solomon had many wives and all this stuff like that. But at the end of the day, society now and society then was a bit different. A woman would not be able to go out there and express herself the way that she can in this day society. Do you understand? So there was no way a woman was going to be, because the social norms were different. Polyandry was not there. There was no type of polygamy in women. So I feel like women had to just kind of like bear it, and they didn't work. A lot of the times they didn't work, they didn't go out, they wouldn't be able to, you know, so they had to kind of deal with the situation that was at hand.
Yeah, they kind of like relied on that one man to like provide for them.
And as long as that guy could provide for her and all of the other wives, they would just be silent
about it, keep it moving, because that guy is bringing home the bread. But now we have our own independence. We go out and make our own money and get our own bread. We don't need no man to be doing up higgy haggy vibes. No.
So then somebody said this, okay, yes, it exists, the cheating respectfully, and it's happening, but only about 10% of guys who are high value will get away with it, because 90% of women want/fall for the same 10% of guys. because every man will go out and do stuff outside of the relationship at some point. So basically he was saying that if it happens, then it's only the high value type of guys, like the 10% of society that making millions, that should do it, and the girl will be okay with it.
So it's only the rich?
Yeah, the rich guys.
The rich men.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I don't think so, because obviously it's not. I don't think it's the rich men that do it. I think the rich men have a better option. They are more appealing to other women. Yeah. But you can get your own a normal Tom and Jerry around the corner doing a madness.
They're doing the madness, but would the girl stay? That's the problem. Would the girl allow it?
Because he's rich.
Yeah.
Women tend to stay. But because this Tom and Jerry around the corner is not rich and he's out here doing a madness, women
do bad by myself,
tend to bounce. Yeah. Is that what he meant? Like, yeah. Because of the money factor.
If the guy is rich, then that means that the girl is more likely to just allow it and just tell the guy respectfully cheat on me.
And he was saying majority of the women go for them type of men. I don't know. I feel like it's not something that we can say that's 100% true, because I feel like it can work both ways. It can be both ways. So
like, you mean like a poor guy can cheat on someone and it'll be fine?
It'll be harder for a girl it'll be harder for a girl to leave a rich man after he's been doing a madness, and it'll be a lot easier for a girl to leave a poor man when he's doing a madness. I get that. I've heard and I've seen so many of those situations, but I don't think either is acceptable.
No,
I don't think either. For me, I would not tolerate either.
But the fact that the rich guy probably has a plethora of females around him, just
like he can just go on to the next one.
Yeah, he can just go on to the next one anyway. So the girls are thinking, I might as well just stay
and be the one that's gonna be collecting and living the best life.
Exactly.
Each to their own. But for me, I don't want to be at home worried thinking, okay, who is he with someone else? Am I gonna have to be constantly going to get checked and all that? The stress, I think the stress would kill me. Nah. Well,
I've said this from day one. Don't start nothing, won't be none. Like, literally, someone said I'd rather be single for the rest of my life than in a respectfully cheating relationship.
Amen to that.
I honestly believe that. Honestly, I believe it.
Well, there's no point of this. I wouldn't be in a relationship if someone came up to me and let's do this whole respectfully cheating business. I'd rather just be minding my own business, single, rather than.
I was just asking, would you like it if I respectfully cheat on you too? And we'll see the answer there.
Then we can just be in an open
situation. But however, if you both went into the relationship knowing that this is not an open relationship, you guys are monogamous together, and then you decide to step out on that relationship, then that's wrong on your part, and that's not fair. And the consequences that you have to face, you can't pick that. Exactly. The woman is gonna have to pick that for you. If she decides to go and step out on you because you cheated on her and she no longer respects you, then that's just the L that you have to take. A lot of guys, they'll feel like you can do anything else to me as a consequence, but don't step out on me. But I just feel like the L is gonna be the L that you take. Just take it on the chin and go like we did. Be strong like I was, basically.
Yeah.
And then someone said, the next one was like, am I sorry, are men children? Are we talking about grown adults who are incapable of keeping it in their pants? I don't understand this biology that needed to be developed in men but not women.
Sis has a point.
Temptation will forever be there, and we can't keep making excuses for people who are not only succumbing to it but making excuses for it. There is no cheating by accident. It is always a conscious choice you make, therefore you should live with the consequences. That's literally what I was just saying. The solution here isn't lowering the bar so cheating men can feel comfortable. It is to higher it so they feel uncomfortable when they realize the error of lying and going behind the back of your partner for their individual selfish needs.
Amen to that.
There's so many things that she said in here that I absolutely 100% agree. Why is it that for men temptation is there for them, but for females it's not there?
It's like it's not existent.
These times I feel like it's the other way around.
It's like we have temptation.
It's the other way around, because men have to literally go out there and move to girls in order to get girls in it. But girls' DMs are always popping.
We just step out and someone's like,
it's literally all we have to do is step out the door. There's always guys that's gonna be there left, right, and center in the DMs trying to do this. More time girls are the ones that have to say no. A lot more.
And the men are doing the chasing.
Men are doing the chasing.
The temptation. The men are going out looking.
Is more for females. So what is that? There's no such thing. And I agree with what she said by there's no cheating by accident. There's actually none.
There isn't.
Do you believe
you put your whole thought and soul into this, and it's like you decided to go cheat because you literally I have a big thing about loyalty and respect. If you're going to do a madness, then you don't have any loyalties towards me. You don't respect
do you believe that someone can be in a situation that they didn't plan to be in, and then suddenly something happened just because of human error, just because of like humans?
What's human error?
Humans can be stupid sometimes, and they made a mistake and they didn't mean to. Do you believe like that can happen?
Boy, what is the error in falling on top of a woman doing a madness? What, like, I don't get how that, like, how is that even an error? Well, so do you think there's an error? So if your man came to you and be like, oh my gosh, like I didn't mean it to happen.
If it was a thing where
it was an error, what would you be like, cool?
If it was a thing where it was one time and we're together for a long time, yeah, I wouldn't be as lenient as a whole affair that happened in the span of like a whole year, because an affair is different. Like you've been planning this, meeting up, blah, blah, blah. But a one time thing, I will be very angry, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, I do think that people would make mistakes sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't like lock it off completely on that one thing, but it would take me a lot. Yeah, I feel like it would take me a lot. It's kind of like get over it.
It's the going back. They think that we're gonna just snap back to the original self. No, that's why a lot of the time girls are very insecure. They're checking your phone. They're doing this. It's because you already done a madness a few times.
And like, you're coming out with this whole cheating respectfully business. No.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that today.
Not in 2021.
Okay, someone said, if I'm in a monogamous relationship based on love, then no. However, if I'm not going to sit here and just say that I'd be entirely shocked if it happens. The environment that I grew up in has normalized it to a point whereby it's expected. So what to do now? I feel like faithful African men are a bit like unicorns. That's another debate.
Faithful African men are a bit like unicorns.
Are African men that are faithful unicorns, or are they just out here? Because I feel like, especially in African environment, in African society, we've normalized it so much to the point where it's just mad for men. Like, men can just do what they want. There's no consequences to the action.
There's a thought that there's like rare African men that are faithful. Do you think that's true? Do you think African men that are faithful is like a rare thing?
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them have seen their fathers do it, their uncles do it. Like, a lot of the time they know that it happens and then the woman stays. So for them, they probably feel like, I can do it and it's not going to be a bad thing. Do you know what I mean?
So it's like... so you do agree that it's like rare to have a faithful African man? And
to be fair, our grandparents, most of the time from Africa, they all had like 4 or 5 wives. True. So monogamy was not really a thing like that, especially if you're Rwandan. Monogamy was not a thing like that to our grandparents. Like, they all had bare wives.
But I don't know if it's African.
But the thing is, with them, they made it official. They said, okay, these are my 5 wives. It's cool. It's not like they stepped out. Yeah, it's not like they stepped out on the marriage. So the woman knew, like, yeah, I've got 5 wives, innit? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, what country doesn't, if it's not African, exactly, if not African men, then there's other countries that the men are doing a madness. So I wouldn't just say African men are like, faithful African men is very rare. I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't?
No.
You just said it's men in general?
Men in general. Men in general. I just feel like the ones that are the women that have had their men like step out on them and do a madness are very vocal with it nowadays. So it's like, you know, social media, we're seeing this African man, this African man, this African man. Like, people are now like vocal. We're seeing it more on social media, and it's like become a thing that all of a sudden it's like African men are just out here doing the madness. But yeah. I don't really agree with that. Yeah, but for me personally, I would not ever allow in my either relationship or marriage to ever have a respectfully cheating situation going on, because 1, have some respect for me. 2, you have chosen to go and do a madness, then we might as well both be in an open relationship. So you go into a madness, like, I'll go into a madness, and we can both be open out here in the streets together. But I do not agree or stand by that respectfully cheating business, because it's just not. It's not my
because I feel like it's a gateway to a lot of other things that I don't really need in my life. I'm not gonna openly tell someone to go and cheat on me. Like I wouldn't do that.
I feel like if people want to respectfully cheat, I don't think they should get into a committed relationship.
Yeah, don't be in a monogamous relationship.
Just don't do
from
it.
the jump. If you know that you're gonna go out there respectfully cheating,
I feel like
be with somebody that's actually on that level. Like there's loads of girls that want to do them things there.
Dibbling and dabbling in
exactly, and you should be comfortable. If before you ask your girl to go and do that, make sure that you're comfortable with her going to do that as well. Because all of this, oh no, girls can't do this though, when you're doing the same thing.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Sorry, the biology argument, no.
There's no biology. Humans are humans. We're both the same. There's both equal temptation.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, let us know what you guys think anyway. Comment down below your opinions on this matter. Honestly, I feel like this one is a bit of a heavy one still, but yeah, we enjoyed it.
It's a bit of a mad one.
We enjoyed it and we liked it. I hope that you guys liked it too. Like, comment, share and subscribe. We're gonna be out here for this video and see you in the next video.
Bye guys.
Bye.